Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing good. So we're doing a little all-inclusive video today. First of all, when I went to see my mom this weekend, she proceeds to tell, okay, whoever guesses this right, we're going to do a secret giveaway. Whoever guesses this right, you're going to get a prize. You're going to get one of these. So, my mom says, I have a package for you. So when you come over, you can have it. Okay, fine. You guys, y'all know what this is? It's 50 rolls of washi tape. One of them is up for grabs. There's some dupes. So I'm going to send one pack to Alicia so she has some hollow and stuff to package with. My mom was cool with that, of course. And then if you guys find the irony in this, whoever comments below, yeah, I thought it was funny. So, okay, that's from my mom. This is a card from Marilyn. Hey there, sweet stuff. And look, it matches perfectly today. Hi, Heather. I hope and pray that you are starting to feel better, my friend. I know you have been very sick, so you've been in my thoughts and prayers. I want to thank you for joining my challenge. It was my first ever. I couldn't believe that I got more than 5 or 6, but many, many more. Thank you for your friendship, Heather. Hugs, Marilyn. Marilyn, you are so sweet, so kind. I cherish our friendship, and I'm so glad that I was able to participate and support your challenge. Okay, what else? So, a few of the people I kind of text with on a daily basis know already, but the challenge for work, I won first place. Initially, had I won cash or like a Visa gift card, I was just going to buy lunch for my entire team. But they gave me a $50 Amazon card, which is cool. Totally cool. But I'm actually struggling to figure out what to buy. Can y'all believe that? So currently in my cart, I have some bubble mailers and some tape roller. So yeah, there's that. Another thing I want to bring your attention to, number one, shout out to Velma. Miss Velma. You guys, Miss Velma is knocking it out of the park participating in so many challenges. She is on it. It is so awesome, Miss Velma. So that's Velma Sharp Johnson. She's a really huge supporter. She's new to our community, and she is doing so many VRs. I've seen them. I haven't been able to watch every video, but I have seen the notification for them. And she's participating in so many challenges, which I think is awesome because she's learning new things, most likely. And so, yeah, just knocking it out of the park, Miss Velma. You go, girl. The second shout out, because last Saturday I was sick, as most of you know, so I rested the entire day and didn't do a whole lot. But I have a new friend. Her name is Samantha, and her channel name is By Sweet and Grace. And she's hosting her first 100 subby challenge as well. She reached out to me, and this is humbling for me because I just feel honored that she trusted me to ask for advice. And there's no shame in that. If anybody on here, and I encourage it, and I hope she got that message from me, that And that's what made her feel comfortable in asking and getting some insight on some YouTube things and how to run a challenge and what to do, what to look out for, and how to kind of operate things. Because, you know, when I was a new YouTuber, I didn't have a point of contact. You know, I reached out to Lily and Sharing More, and they really helped to get me going and get me on the right track. And they were so kind to do that. And looking back, it's like, wow, you guys have a pretty big channel and you still took the time to share your knowledge with me. So I hope that I'm able to repay that kindness that I was shown and help new YouTubers or new people to the crafting community. So we're going to do a whole series on kind of like a what to expect when YouTubing series. But you know, she reached out and yeah, so she has her own challenge going on. All you have to do, and I will make sure to link her channel down below, but all you have to submit, I believe, I don't have anything written down next to me. I know one item is an embellishment box, and I think the other item is an MD card, but don't hold me to that. By all means, you guys go and check out her channel below. And everybody loves doing it's an open theme, you know, crafter's choice. Everybody loves doing it in belly boxes. So with that said, I told her I'm off next week. I'm taking a staycation so that, you know, the end of the year I'm not scrambling to either try and use my time or lose it. So yeah, next week I am crafting hard, you guys, and I'm gonna film a lot of videos because I really had stuck to the schedule of uploading pretty much every day if possible, and so I want to film a whole lot next week and craft a whole lot. There are lots of challenges I want to participate in. What month is this? This is March, so I have one swap going out and the rest is just projects for YouTube. And I have my notebook, of course, that I have some of the ideas written down in. So I'm really excited to focus and get a lot of content going for you guys. Plus, I'm just happy to not be going to work next week. Work is okay. I am much, much, much better now. You can always tell if I'm doing much better by a brightly colored lipstick, because normally I only wear nudes. But my skin is not doing so good. I'm having a little bit of a breakout, so that just tells me I need to throw away the razor that I used this past weekend. You have to rotate them out. I mean, it's just like any other beauty product. And there was probably some gunk on it or some germs, and so I'm having a few little superficial breakouts, but they are gonna have to go away on their own. So I don't pick. So yeah. All right. I think that's it for the updates, you guys. I'm sorry I don't have any crafty things going on. What's on my desk? Let's see. We have the Dear Lizzie collection still on my desk. I plan on using that this week. What else is over here? We have a whole big old stack of 12 by 12 papers that have been scored and just need to be cut and glued for policy envelopes. And I am using one of those thin, it's by Recollections, but it's one of those 250 sheet paper collections, and you never know what to do with them. I am using that as a no paper left behind for the whole year because it's so much. And so my idea was I'm going to make a whole bunch of these policy envelopes and share them. But I used one for the Meet Me With Some Die Cuts swap. So it didn't cost me but like $2 or $3 to send it because it is a little bit larger. But I cut it, taped it really well, die cut some squares to use as my address labels, which you don't have to do, but that's my goal. So I'm going to share some of these and definitely build my stash with some policy envelopes just to use for small swaps, you know, flat swaps. So that's kind of my flat mail challenge to myself, my no paper left behind challenge to myself. So even though I'm not able to get into the craft room too much after work, I am at least, you know, churning ideas around and playing when I can. This room's a mess after the challenge, so got to clean that up so that I can actually work. And yeah, it's like a tornado hit in here. So I have the swap that's going out. I still need to add the bling and the gems to it, the bling and pearls. And then the super secret projects, I will probably go ahead and film those so I can get the pearl, you know, I'll get the pearls on them, film it, and then I will not share with you guys until after the two people that are receiving them get them. So they were supposed to be my rack of loves for these two individuals, but with the whole work upheaval, that threw me completely out of sorts with accomplishing much of anything. So I will show you guys that, and they're super sentimental to me and super emotional, so I can't promise I won't choke up a little bit because I'm a sap underneath it all. Another thing I wanted to focus on, you know, we have a lot of new crafters, we have a lot of new YouTubers, and I just want to give some worldly advice. Please make sure that you read YouTube policy and all of the rules affiliated with YouTube. Not that there's been an issue, not that there's been an issue at all, but there, you know, there's someone is not anybody directly related. Like, I don't want to have to field a whole bunch of questions, you guys, but there is unfortunately a crafter out there. She's brand spanking new to the community, not our community, but just YouTube in general. But she is unfortunately very misinformed, and she says that swapping is a form of copyright infringement. So yeah, that's not the case. The people who design products for us do so with a purpose, being for us to create items with their products. If they didn't want us to create with it, they would not produce it, and they would also not employ or utilize design team members to also use their products and promote in a promotional way. You know, there's a fine line. I could see where a huge company like Disney could go after a YouTuber who's using a Disney themed junk journal that they created and they're selling it for profit. That they could, if they wanted to go for the little dogs, you know, they could say, hey, you can't use our imagery for your own profit. That could be a copyright strike according to the YouTube standards, or they could basically all they're going to do is demand that you take the content down. But that should never be used as a scare tactic, or that should never be used as a deterrent in swapping. I don't think there's anything wrong with us swapping. You know, everything that we do is produced and manufactured by a company with that specific and sole purpose. So without our die cut machine, we couldn't. I guess I don't understand where this person was coming from, and it was unfortunate. I think she has her ties crossed a little bit and probably should do some more research. But to my newbies, don't be discouraged. If you get information from somebody, do your research. I mean, it's all out there. You can research it. You know, copyright infringement is pretty easy to understand. And I was a photographer, so I had to be up on what copyright infringement was, and I had to protect my images and my ideas. So, you know, there are some things that I can see in the craft community where it would be an issue, but I've never, ever, ever heard of a crafty creator being penalized for using something that was copyrighted. I mean, you know, I got things all over my desk. Things are all over my desk that, yes, those have copyrights, but I'm not selling it. There's nothing wrong with sharing it. And yeah, so anyway, that's a little tangent and I apologize, but if any of you want to show support for this person, just leave your comments and thoughts down below. I mean, I think I quelled the situation, and I think I was able to translate what the initial person was trying to tell this person. I don't know. I hope I was able to present myself in a way that she understood. And, you know, of course, being a newbie, you don't want to get into any sort of trouble. So, and she had already read all of the rules and regulations and before she even opened her challenge, and so she's fine. She's in the clear, but it was just unfortunate that she had gotten that information from another person. And yeah, if you have questions or you ever have worries, you can always email YouTube. A real life human being will respond. So yeah, with that tangent, I think I have a little bit too much energy. We had pizza for dinner because that's how we roll tonight, and it actually ended up being pretty much free. So that was a little blessing. But yeah, with that, you guys, I'm going to go wash this makeup off that I've had on now since 5 a.m. So we're looking a little dewy, and the lipstick is trying to fade away. Got lots of compliments on this lipstick today about how I coordinated my eyeshadow and everything. Anyway, you guys, I'm rambling because I miss you. Alright, you guys, I will definitely see you this weekend, and be prepared. We are going to be doing lots of videos next week. I'm super excited. If you want to see anything in particular, leave it down below. If you guys have any shout outs you want to give, leave them down below. I will check them out if I haven't already, and we will do like a whole big Saturday shenanigan party and just do shout outs. So if you guys come across somebody that you are super amped about and super happy to have in our community, let me know. I'm looking for all the little people. Alright, and last but not least, there are tons and tons of challenges going on right now. There are some that require you send something. There are some that you can do a VR for. Just be on the lookout. It is hot and heavy right now with challenges. So you guys jump on board if you want to. And I will see you in the next video. Much love.